So, in the last class, I was discussing about the fundamental part of the computing system when it was started, exactly how the computing system was going on, its classification, history, then how it was looking at the earlier days. So gradually we came to, as per the technology came to our society. So we are using nowadays that means a high speed computing system. So in this generation, so as per that I also discussed the generation and the basic, the functional units, how it provides the services, how it provides the application to the end user, and how it is used in different areas, different sectors, how it is very benefited, that means to the society and to the human beings for day to day life. So I explained, then I explained the functional unit. So functional unit means how exactly the computing system that is being operated, because I was telling, so it is an electronics device. So as per the definition, it has various units. That means we have the input unit, we have the output unit, we have the processing unit, we have certain memory units, because it has no brain, yes or no. So everything is fed with a set of instruction. That means when we are asking for a particular operation, so definitely that computer needs some instruction with corresponding data. Then after it is being executed inside the computing system, it's inside the machine. Then after, as per the instruction set, the user is getting that particular result as output. So I have already explained that. So like this, I also explained different, that means architectural part. Then I explained the various, that means how the instruction or the data is flowing from one unit to another unit, how it is being executed. So like that. So today class, as you know, so as per my definition or the computing system, input section. So definitely when we are combining, so that means we can designate, that means a particular device as the computing system. So computing system is what? That means it is the combination of what? Some independent devices, those are assembled and those are that means connected, and those are giving, or those are that means providing a particular service. Then after it is being computed to a central processing unit, then after you are getting certain output. So that's why the computing system, it is what? It is the combination of some independent components or the devices, those are working in an efficient way. So what exactly in an efficient way? So let's see, take the example of our human, that means body. So exactly the human, we are telling, that means this is our human bodies. So human body means, so it is the combination of different what? The organs. So different organs means we can say the hand, that means head, the brain, that means this is related with the leg, the neck, the chest, that means teeth, mouth, eyes, lots of, that means organs are there. So these are here, that means what? They are here to do a specific task as assigned. Assigned means, so whatever the hand is doing, So exactly, if we'll tell the mouth is doing same, not exactly. If I will just let see, if I will tell whatever the leg is doing, so the hand can do. What the mouth is doing, the brain can do. What that is the chest is doing, that is our heart can do. So exactly as our human body is, it is the combination of all the organs, and they are running, or they are what, operating inside. Some of the that means organs are inside to the human body, and some are external to the human body. But exactly each and every organ having their own that means operational activities. So they are doing independently, yes or no? Again, how they are working, that means our brain is there, when he is giving some instruction for a particular activity, what's happening? So that suppose I have to pick something, let it be, here is the that means the board, whiteboard or the blackboard. When that means the time came and I want to write something, immediately the brain is telling to my hand, yes, you just put or you keep this marker and go to that place where the blackboard or the whiteboard is there, and you write something, yes or no? So accordingly, when instruction is coming from the brain, then after that particular external organ or the internal organ is working accordingly. So like that, so you can tell, yes, that is a human, one human or the mammal, whatever it may be, you can say, that means if hand we can tell, for the leg we can tell, that is when human body means it is the combination of all the organs. So these are working independently, yes or no? So definitely independently means whenever it receives the instruction from the brain, then after it is working, okay? So like that, the same thing is going to the computing system. So as it is the combination of all the units, and each and every unit has its own assignment to do a particular task, yes or no? So definitely I have already told you, the input section, the central processing unit, the output section, memory unit, and that means memory means some internal memory, some external memory. So as per the requirement, these are, that means what, these are fixed, yes or no? So that is known as the computing system, okay? So as you are telling, so today I will explain the basic thing is that is the input unit. So input section or input unit means as per the assignment is derived. So that means lots, that means so many input devices are there, that means for their that means as per the use, that means what type of use, that means how exactly the instruction or data to be input to the computing system, yes or no? So various methods are there through which the data or instruction can be given as input to the computing system. That's why as input, we know as per the definition, input section what it does, simply by using this, that means we are giving the data or instruction as given as or these are given as input. So definitely we need some component, we need some devices, we need some peripherals. So these are whatever the peripherals or whatever the components, whatever the that is we are using the devices, that is known as the hardware components, hardware devices. So these are what developed by some of the manufacturers. So for what purpose? To do the input assignment. So we are using those input devices for input activities. So that means we can give some instruction or data to the computing system as input devices, okay? So the so these are some input devices, so the keyboard, mouse, light pen, touch screen, graphics tablets, joystick, microphone, OCR, OMR, scanner, smart card reader, MICR, BCR, biometric sensor, web camera, digital camera, barcode reader. So these are various types of input devices or the hardware components. So exactly, that means as per the use, that means when the user will use for their requirement. So for the different requirement, these input devices are used, okay, for the computing system, okay. So I have already explained. Suppose I will introduce the same concept. This is the complete what is that architecture part of the computing system. Different units, let it be input unit, your processing unit, storage system, memory unit, that is output unit. So as per this, today we will discuss the input section. What are the different input devices we are using for the computing system. So first is so these are availability for the input, that means like I have already explained you, let it be how you are, that means suppose the same example again I am telling you. So for the human being, so suppose somebody will ask you to do something, so what we are doing, so to write something. So write something means what we are doing, simply we are carrying a marker and we are using that marker and writing. So that means that marker is used, that means it is designated as, that is the input device. That means for giving certain data as input, I am using that marker, yes or no. So these are some terms we are using. Suppose I will instruct something to do that. Suppose students are there and I will give some assignment for the students, and what they will do, until unless if I will not instruct my student to do a specific task, how it will be executed. So that's why what I am giving some instruction. So when I am telling, so telling means I am using, I am delivering some voice. So I am giving some instruction means I am delivering some voice. So as per the voice, so that means that voice generator means that is the input, that I am telling something. Again it may be the, so it sometime when somebody is giving me and when I am telling something, so at a time my mouth is working, so that means that is the input and simultaneously output, yes or no. Okay. So so these are next. So this is very nice slide, that means here, that means one kid wants to, that means he is watching something and he wants, what she wants to give some input, yes, and she trying something. That means how, that means one graphics is here, yes, one graphics is there and it is visible to that kid, and that kid what he wants to give something as input, he is trying, she is thinking to give certain input. So that means to input means, so how exactly, what is the method that is being used, that means what we are thinking and we will give that as input. So that is why we are using certain input devices. That means whatever the input devices we have, how exactly these are used, then what are the different hardware devices. So these are various input devices like keyboard, mouse, microphone, digital camera. So I have already told you. Next, so first is the keyboard, which is very most and very important input device. That means everywhere, that means you will be getting that keyboard, that means the keyboard as input devices. That means in every computing system, it may be the small computer, it may be the medium scale computer, it may be the higher scale computer. So wherever you go, you will be getting the keyboard as the major input device in the computing system. So everybody knows the keyboard looks like this, yes or no. So whether the keyboard may be connected, that means where is connected, or it may be wireless. So it is the most commonly used input device for giving the data as input. Typically whatever the keyboard has, keyboard means as per that means name, that means lots, so many keys are there, yes or no. So many keys are there means, that means we are giving the instruction, we are giving the data. So how it is, so that is why number of keys are there in the board, that means in the plastic rectangle space is there. So here is multiple, that means different number of keys are there placed. Okay. So, that means each and every key having their unique assignment. Okay. So, it may be so many keys, that means it may be 101 keys or 105. Nowadays, for different application, multimedia application, we are having some more that means special keys are available. So, it may be 110 or 115 like this, depending on the requirement. Okay. Okay. If keyboard is used as input and a number of characters are there, so how these characters are that means suppose we are pressing, let it be one alphabet, let it be P. So, when P is pressed, again it is converted, that means it is a symbol, yes or no. When character and numbers symbols are converted to electrical signal and to its corresponding binary format. Okay, we can say that is in either BCD code or ASCII to code, these are different codes are there. So, whatever the data you are giving through the keyboard, it is converted to corresponding code format, ASCII to code. Okay. Then okay. So, apart from the alphabets, we are having some numeric keys, we are having some toggle keys, that means the caps lock keys, some insert keys, that means so various keys are there. Combination of keys means some function keys are there, some function keys are next just back that means here is navigation keys are there, function keys are there, Windows keys are there. So, various keys, because apart from the alphabet and numeric keys, so many other keys are there, because these are very essential to the computing system. That means when when user need some user defined instruction, so that means instruction may be exactly why that means so many keys are there. Okay. Different type of, that means category is there. So, definitely what exact happening in the computing system, not only the computer receives the user instruction, no doubt, when as per the definition it computes with the set of instruction. So, the instruction may be the user defined instruction or the instruction may be system defined instruction. So, the user defined instruction means user is giving certain data or some instruction with its user defined instruction. And how exactly the system defined instruction? So, that is why various functional or some additional keys are there. When we will press that, so that means definitely that particular instruction is identified to the computing system, yes I will do that, yes or no. So, that is why in the keyboard, so the various special purpose keys are there, that means these are the system defined. When you will press that key, automatically the computer, it will identify, yes I have to do that, yes, let it be suppose when we are pressing P. So, you know that P definitely it is received by the computing system, P is received. But when you are pressing some special, let it be function key F, F1, F2, F3, that means pressing that, yes, that means the system will know that, yes, what I have to do, yes or no. Okay. So, these are the function keys. Okay. So, next is the keys and description. That means what are the different types of keys are there and what is the purpose of those keys. So, first is typing keys. Typing keys means it is the combination of alphabet and the numbers, yes or no. Basically we are typing means, suppose you are given one draft, yes or no, somebody is telling you just write something, this draft. So, definitely the draft is, what is that? It may be the combination of alphabets or numbers, Yes or no? So that's why for this we are having some alphabet means A to Z, yes or no, and your numeric character 0 to 9, yes or no. So from that you can make one draft, you can type. So that's why these are the typing keys, that is the combination of numbers and the alphabets. Next is numeric keypad. So it consists of set of that means 17 keys, that means same configuration used by most adding machine or calculator, like that, plus, minus, multiplication, like this. These are all the numeric type of keypads. We know that because numbers are not sufficient, because numbers are 0 to 9. So these are the that means set of numbers. But when we go some addition, multiplication, subtraction, how will give? So that's why some numeric keys are there, yes or no. Next is function keys. So function keys means, that means various 12 function keys are available in the keyboard, that means F1, F2, F3 to F12. So these are function. Function means it is defined. That means if suppose for I was telling you, F1 means what it will do or how, what the system will understand. F2 means specific set of activities there. When we will press F2, that means yes, this set of instruction will be executed by the computer. F3, so these are reserved, F1 to F2. So these are reserved for a specific set of functions, yes or no. That means specific tasks will be executed by pressing a single function key, yes or no. Next is, so every time you can see when because everybody knows when computer starts, it identifies whatever the devices are connected to the system. So apart from that, one very important that means when before starting of the computer, it checks all the peripherals, those are connected or not. So first of all, one starting operation is going on, that is known as BIOS, basic input output system. And when you want to go inside the BIOS, okay, so sometime it asks either F1 or F2, yes or no. So that is the system defined instruction, yes or no. Next is control keys. So control keys means we are having some arrows, right, up, down, right, left, some arrows are there, because during some we need, when we are typing or something, suppose any mistake is there, you want to go up, down. So like this, that's a number of arrow keys are there, right, left to move right, left, up, down. So that's why these are all the control keys. Then home keys is there, end keys is there, insert, delete, page up, page down, control, alternate, escape. So these are various that is what, during when you are typing something, so at that time not only you are writing, definitely mistake will be there. Again, to overcome that mistake, what exactly happening, we have to, what we have to do, we have to correct, yes or no. So correction is very important, yes or no. Suppose it is what exactly happening, suppose I will tell you, write something, you are taking the you are using the pen and you are writing something, one paragraph in the paper. Suppose what's happening, anything that means you feel that no, it is not correct. So what will happen? So what normally we do, we are crossing that, or we are correcting that, yes or no. So exactly same thing, how it will be, how it will happen. So it is happening by using some control keys, yes or no. By using all the control keys, we can correct or manipulate or edit, we can do anything, whatever the draft you have, yes or no. Next is special purpose keys are there, like enter, shift, caps lock, num lock, space bar, tab, print screen. So definitely as per the user's requirement, as per the system requirement, so these are that means predefined. Yes, print screen is there. So whatever the display you are getting in the screen, suppose I want to take that print, or you want to save whatever the out, simply you just print screen, immediately you click that, automatically that will be copied and you can paste anywhere. Okay. So, these are all the special purpose keys. Nom lock is there. Nom lock means yes, whether if you will press that, whatever the numeric pad is there, it is activated, otherwise that section will not be, it will not work. Okay. So, like that caps lock is there. Caps lock means whether whatever the alphabet you are writing, whether it is in small letter or in the caps letter. So, it enables when you will press P, if it is enabled, caps lock is enabled, so it will be capital P. If it is not enabled, it is small p. Yes or no? So, these are all about the function of the keyboard. Yes or no? So, now this is the layout of the keyboard, how it looks like the keyboard. Different keys are there. So, the arrow keys are there, numeric keypads are there, status of the indicator, nom lock, yes or no, function keys, then your escape keys, tab keys, caps lock, all the alphabets are there, yes or no, like alt, control, shift. So, all are the different keys. Okay. Next. So, this is all about your keyboard, because keyboard is mostly used the input device in every computing system. Then again, as nowadays everything is that means graphical user interface. When computer started initially, that means it was text based interface. Text based means anything you want to give the data as input, definitely you have to type something through the keyboard and it is displayed in the display unit, and that is being given as input, and as per the instruction you are getting the result as output. But it was completely the text base. So, gradually that means generation came to the advanced system and we came to the GUI. So, initially it was the text based interface, yes or no, everything is, it was text based, but after that we came to, with the technology we came to the GUI, graphical user interface, yes or no. Again, so in the text based interface what was happening, so the keyboard always you can go up, down, left, right, like this, the movement is like this. That means there is no 2D or 3D input system, yes or no. Suppose you can't go directly, random input system, that means I want to say yes, this option is there, I want, because this is the screen area, visible area. So, through this visible area, suppose I want to go directly to this point, or I want to point this, or I want to click this, but it is not happening by using the keyboard. That means keyboard means, suppose you are giving the data or instruction as input, so that means for in a particular platform we can give, or you can, when it instructs, yes you give some input, otherwise you can't give the input through the keyboard, yes or no. But when GUI came, graphical user interface, nowadays everything is graphical user interface, yes or no. That means everything is graphical mode, that means some icons are there, some menus are there, so different options are there through which we can give, or you can select, we can that means yes we can input through this. So, that means this is completely the set of GUI, graphical user interface. So, next, nowadays mostly used that means graphical user interface input unit is your mouse. So, mouse means it looks like mouse, because one tail like this, tail is there, it looks like this mouse, yes or no. So, for the graphical user interface input, that means this mouse came to the computing system, it is connected with the computer system, that means 2D, 3D, that means anywhere randomly you can go to any corner of the display unit and you can select anything. So, you are selecting anything means, that means you are giving the instruction to the computing system, that means you are giving certain instruction as input. So this is the graphical that means layout of the, that means this is the, it looks like how it looks like the mouse is looks like, yes or no. Various one that means roller mouse is there, ball mouse, this is the optical mouse, and this is the wireless mouse. So different types of mouse are there. Okay. So as I was I was telling about the graphical user interface. Nowadays the technology came with that means a touch screen, because whatever the mobile system you are using, whatever the display unit you are using, whatever the laptop, your TV, your ATM machines, whatever the machines you are using, all are what, that means the screen. There is no use of, definitely you can use the keyboard or mouse, but it is the additional input. That means that is what, post display, PD system. Post display means one touch screen is there. Before the display, yes or no, before the display one pad is there, that transparent pad, it is layer is there, that is known as the post display, that is the PD, that is known as touch screen. That means without using the mouse or the keyboard, that means what you can do, simply by selecting by option, that means you just take your finger and you touch that, automatically that is given as input. Suppose some options are there, let it be suppose all are using your ATM machines. So in the ATM machine what happening, banking is there, banking, that means your deposit, your withdraw, or you want to change the pin, number of options are there. So what we are doing normally, you are going and just touching that option, that means I want to withdraw, immediately that second menu is coming for the withdraw service. So that is one type of input device. So that is happening due to only the possible due to the this touch screen. So these are various touch screens are there. Okay, how exactly we are using, where you are using the touch screen. That means basically for the touch screen we need not to use what, that means what, like keyboard, mouse, not necessarily. If touch screen is there, so in the mobile nowadays we all are using the mobiles. So in the mobile no need of using the keyboard or the mouse. That means in a display everything is coming, yes or no, by touching option, yes or no, you touch, that will be given as input. So after that, next is graphics tablet. So graphics tablet means it was currently used, also that was used earlier, that is a digitizer, yes or no. So graphics tablet means it is also known as the drawing tablet, drawing pad, or the digitizer. So it looks like this, yes or no, one pen is there and pad is there. So that means whatever thing you can draw, so digitally it is converted as input, yes or no. Suppose you want to give a shape of a elephant, so you just give a shape, automatically it is given as yes. So that means graphical input devices. So that's why its name is graphics tablet. You just give a shape of rose, automatically a flower, so it is identified as flower. If you are giving one that means let it be vehicle, so it is identified as vehicles, yes. So it is a computer input devices, that means manually the user can draw something, automatically the system identifies yes this is that object. So that is being given as input, object input devices, yes or no. So we will draw that, automatically that is given as input. Next, again the input devices are categorized as per the indirect pointing devices and direct pointing devices. So indirect pointing devices means we are using something, let it be the touch screen. Touch screen is the direct input devices, yes or no. Your graphics that means tablet, these are the direct input devices, but your mouse, keyboard, whatever thing, these are the indirect pointing, the track point, your tracker ball. So these are all the indirect pointing devices. And one more input devices is light pen. So it was used earlier, nowadays also we are using the light pen. So what exactly the purpose of using this light pen? So it is the light sensitive computing input device. Basically what's happening, it was used in the CRT monitor, because nowadays we are not using any CRT. That means that is the big size of that output device, the display unit. Nowadays we are using the flat monitors, yes, on LED, LCD. Earlier we all were using the what is that? That is the CRT display unit. On that, what this light pen was used to giving certain data's input. That means when we will select that, so something, so from the pixel wise, that means particular space it is selected, and that is given as output. Okay. So that's why the use of light pen, and sometime what you are using, we are keeping that light pen, let it be, we are focusing to the screen, and we are telling this is what. So that's why this is also known as one type of giving certain data to the computing system, that means as input devices. Next, some indirect pointing devices, these are what? Joystick. So joystick, it is used earlier, nowadays also use joystick for the gaming purpose. That means it is the rotating system. Let it be in your keyboard, what's happening, arrow keys are there, left, right, up, down. So that means only in one direction, yes or no? But trackball is what? That means you can rotating input devices. It is what? It is the rotating input devices. That means by putting this trackball means joystick. Okay. So that means joystick is what? So you can move any direction. Suppose in the game you are playing a game. So what exactly you are driving a car. Suppose you are playing with a game, that means driving a car, yes or no? So you are using the joystick. So joystick means what? So that means in any direction you can move the object, in any direction, in the rotating. So it is the rotating input devices. So whenever it is necessary as per the user, so we can use that input devices. So it was earlier used, but nowadays also used for the particular application based input devices. Next is the microphones, yes or no? So nowadays, previously it was used, nowadays we are also using the microphone. Suppose I want to tell something, the voice, and how that voice will be given as input to the computing system. So you people are here, yes or no, you are listening to me. So how you are listening? So listening means I am telling something and you are listening, yes or no? That means I am delivering means, so I am telling something, so my voice is going to somewhere and it is audible to you, then after you are listening through the ear and you are telling, yes, we are getting. So I am giving as input. So like that in the computing system, how our voice will be recorded, yes or no? That is one operation. It is also we need that, it is one type of application, how my voice will be recorded. So that's why what one device is there, that is known as the microphone. So microphone, it is one device through which, that means what I am telling, so that voice, it is being recorded to the computing system by using this microphone. So okay, so what it does, so when I am telling, so let it be, this is the example of your microphone, yes or no? So when I am telling something, this is the microphone. What's happening? The voice is being transmitting through this and it is connected to the computer, yes or no, and that is being recorded. So this is known as the microphone. Okay, let's next. So how exactly? That is the speech recognition system. That means when I am telling something, it is connected to the computer. One application software is there, and that application software is responsible to record my voice. So I am telling something, it is being transmitted through this microphone to the computing system. Through the application, it is being stored in the computer. Okay, so that's why this microphone also, because previously, that means we are using very that means earlier time, that means microphone means one organ when somebody wants to sing something, somebody wants to speak something. So earlier it was used, that means through the microphone we are telling to the audiences, we are telling to the audience. So like that, the same thing when I want to give or I want to store something what I am telling, so that microphone is most essential to giving the data's input. Next. So this is the microphone speech recognition system. So this is the computer, yes or no, and somebody is telling there in front of the computer, and this is the microphone, yes or no, and somebody is telling. So that means what exactly happening when somebody is telling by using this microphone, so it is being transferred and converted to binary code, and the binary code is stored that is in vocabulary, and then after it is stored into the word display on the screen, yes or no. So like this is the process how exactly, that means one voice is being recorded to the computing system with the help of your microphone. Next is optical character reader, yes or no, optical character reader. So optical character, it was previously used that means input devices. Nowadays we are using the scanner. So same thing, it was older optical character reader. So exactly the OCR scans the text optically, character by character, converts into the machine readable code and stores the text into the computer system. So basically, suppose what's happening, we know that previously we are using the fax machine. So what's happening the fax machine? Suppose one text is there, so that text I want to send to something, somewhere. So what, simply I am giving the paper inside to the fax machine. So after some time it reads line by line, character by character, and it is stored and it is sent to somewhere as per the address. Like that, OCR is same type of device connected to the computing system, that is the optical character reader. So whatever the text we are giving to the optical device, so it reads character by character and stores and sends to the computer as input. So this is optical character reader. Yes. Next is digital camera. So digital camera, let it be what happening, digital camera or the webcam we are using as per the application requirement. Nowadays wherever you go, you will be getting that means now everything is going on virtually. So virtually means we are here and we want to tell something, we are preparing something, and automatically the people will get, those are not available in this location, not mandatory. Suppose I am telling here something, exactly you people are there and you are getting that. How exactly it is happening? Because of what? That means, yes, I have prepared something, I have prepared one draft and I am delivering here, one camera is there. So what? It is being recorded, and how it is? It is transferred to a particular location. How? Through the virtual mode. Virtual means not real mode. That means physically you people are not here, what I am telling. So I am here, virtually I am here physically, it is being recorded, that text is recorded, that means everything is recorded and it is sent to somewhere and you all are getting in the another location. So, like that when virtually the peoples are communicating, nowadays online classes everything is going on. So, it is happening due to this your digital camera or the webcam. So, because due to this webcam it is possible, that means what, my voice is recorded and that means the video also recorded and that is being given as input to the computing system. From that computing system through the communication technology it is being transferred to another location or to the receiver. That means the sender is here, sender it has its own computer and that computer is equipped with the webcam and the microphone, everything, and what I am telling, that audio and video everything is recorded in my computer and it is being communicated to the another location. Like this, with this help of this digital camera or your webcam, that means whatever the input I am doing here, so that is being given to the computer and it is recorded and transferred to the another location. That is why it is also known as, nowadays my webcam, digital camera we are using for the virtual classes, online classes, everything is going on, yes or no. So, that is why we are using as input for the computing system. Okay. So, this is all about so many other input devices are there. So, I will be explained in the next class. Okay. So, today what I explained, so different type of input devices like keyboard, mouse, joystick, roller, that is your next is touch screen. So, various different type of input devices are there, how it is used as per the application requirement by the user. So, when user needs, so what type of input device I will use for the computing system, yes. So, different input devices having their independent use. So, as per the application, as per the requirement, the user using those input devices. Okay. So, next class we will discuss some more input devices, how exactly they are used for the application. Okay. Thank you.